everyone, and welcome to a quick special Dead by Daylight video. On Twitter, Dead by Daylight Behavior, they have released a quick, very couple seconds worth of a teaser for the next chapter. It's not much, but we'll speculate for a minute, and then I'd love to get your input and see what you think it might be. Okay, so let's hit the play button and see what we have. Okay, so that was pretty much it. Now, we did see, let's see what we have here. This point, right. Come on back, right here. Now, we see we have chains like dragging across the ground, stuff like that. And then, bam, right here. The chain goes taut, you've got blood at the end of it. Now, I have a few theories just popping off in my head right now. Because we've seen in Dead by Daylight's people going through and like digging through the code for the next killer power and stuff like that, that there is a kind of like wall breaking power coming up. This kind of looks to me similar to the, and people might hate that I say this, but it looks kind of similar to like the giant guy from last year. I can't remember his name, but the Bruiser or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'll put something at the bottom. Now, this guy has to be obviously strong enough to break these chains, start coming after people. Now, will he be limited to like the chains at the start of the match, and like maybe something like, I don't know, like a generator gets popped and then he gets to go, and he's got a lot of increased stats and stuff like that to be able to handle just 4 generators needing to be done now instead of 5. He's already going to be able to break through walls if going through the code and everything like that, if those have anything to say about it. Now, I will say this, if anybody's going to break through walls, it absolutely, positively has to be my boy Jason Voorhees. Every single movie almost, he's breaking through, like just walking through windows, walking through doors, plowing through walls. He doesn't care. He is a juggernaut. He goes through walls and just does not stop, does not faze him. Now, the whole lawsuit issues that are going on with him, I try to ignore that when people say, oh, you can't have Jason because there's too many lawsuits. You can have Jason. People can have Jason. There's so many different versions of Jason. It's the Friday the 13th brand itself, I think, that's actually up for lawsuit. Jason Voorhees should be owned by the studios. That maybe they can just let Dead by Daylight give their own design to him. That way there's no, there's no lawsuit possibility or anything like that. That way, just like what they did with Ghostface, they, redesigned him. They kept the mask. The mask is really what you need for Jason. The mask and the machete. But just like in Friday the 13th, he uses so many weapons. He uses the pitchfork. He uses an axe. He uses the environment itself. That would be one thing I would love to see them bring in for Friday the 13th for Jason, if this is Jason. That he has not just one Mori, he has environmental Moris. If you're close to a pallet, he'll literally take the pallet and smash your head behind it. If you're, up, close to a vault, he just takes you and back breaks you up against the vault. Something like that. Tons of different things. If you're like near the combine, he'll literally like turn the combine on and chuck you through it. That would be amazing. I doubt they'll do all that just for one killer, but that would be absolutely phenomenal. Do I think it's Jason? Man, I don't know. I wish it was, but they're not giving us the music. You can actually listen to the music right here. Let's listen to it again. You can hear from there. There's no, kill, none of that. So I don't know if if they're saving that. Maybe they're just building up to it. They might have, Dead by Daylight themed out his his specific music and his theme music, but I'm not sure. I would love for it to be Jason. Do I think it's Jason? I don't know. But if anybody should be busting through walls, I wish it would be him. In the end, it looks like we're going to be getting a huge, like, bruiser character who's going to build up some kind of power to break through walls and stuff like that. And, I mean, the one thing you should remember, and I just thought about this just now. Okay, these chains right here, they were in the last Jason movie. That's how they killed him in the last Jason movie. They literally took chains in a barn, wrapped it around his neck, and tossed it into a combine, so it pulled him in there, and then they stabbed him again with a machete. So if these chains right here could be that combine, that's why you're seeing like the red right at the end of it. Maybe that's Jason, like, you know, like trying to walk away from the combine and the chain's kind of stuck. Maybe this cinematic will be like, you know, continue on. Oh my gosh, my head is exploding right now. The cinematic will, continue on, and it'll pull back, and you see Jason, and he just grabs the chain and rips it off, and now he just like keeps going. You know, he's here. He's back from the dead again. Oh man, now I'm going crazy just thinking this could be Jason because of the latest Friday the 13th movie when they try and remake the original. That would be so cool if they reference that. Man, we have to have this. We have to have this now. It needs to be Jason. Okay, I'm going to end this video while my mind is exploding. Maybe I'll go to the forums and like put this idea out there. But holy shit. Could this be Jason now? Because of the chains. The chains in the last movie just... Wow. All right. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my like spastic like freak out right now. I hope you all have a great day. And as always, stay positive.